back to the channel. Today is another lump of cherry. It's going to be a lot of lumps of cherry from now on. I'm afraid I've been donated a whole load. It's going to be a bowl, but I'm going to try something a bit different that I've not done before. Not quite sure how it's going to work out. I'm not going to tell you what it is just in case it doesn't work, and then nobody will know that it's gone wrong. So what I'll do, I'll show you the bit of wood and start hacking it about, I suppose. Right, it's fresh cut cherry. It's roughly, what have we got here, 9 by 10 by 5.5. I'm going to take this bottom section off. I shall have to do it on the lathe because I haven't got a saw big enough to put that through. So I want to turn a flat section on the bottom to start with before I just start doing anything. And that's what we'll get on to now. Right, the next job is to get rid of that there, turn it round, put it in the chuck, and put either a mortise or a tenon on the other side. Then I'll flip it right back round and work on this side with it clamped in the chuck rather than on a worm screw, because I need to take the tail stock out of the way, or will do, and I prefer that to happen when it's held in the chuck. He thinks there's going to be a lot of sanding in this one. Right, a lot of sanding to do. Right, I've got the depth I want now. I'm just going to do a bit of scraping, I think, and take some of the roughness out. It's sanded down to 320. There's still a bit of grain picking up here, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some sanding sealer on it, and hopefully that'll stick it down for a bit. Yeah, at least it'll give us some idea what it's going to look like. too bad actually. I reckon the fun bit's going to be finishing the underside of it. That's going to be a real old finger smacker. I say something else then, glad I didn't. Right, we'll leave that for a bit to dry off. Right, well, it's had a couple of coats of sanding sealer. I wiped it down with meths or DNA. I'm now going to put a coat of Woodwax 22 on it. Fortunately, I've left a little dimple in the middle, but I'm certainly not going to machine that away now. Right, I'm just going to do the inside for a minute. See how that comes up. Oh, that's not too bad. Right, do the outside. Try not to remove any fingers or anything else on these cutouts, but there's still a lot of work to do on the underside of this. But a lot of that's got to be done by hand, I'm afraid, because that's definitely finger trapping territory under there. And I like to keep hold of one or two of my fingers. Let's have a look. Yeah, not bad that. Managed to leave a couple of flat areas on from the felling process. I would have liked to have had a few more chainsaw marks in the end there, but there's one or two. Not as many as I'd have liked. Can't have it always. Right, well, the next job will be to turn it round on a soft touch. I'll do as much sanding as I can on the back there with the lathe spinning, but like I say, most of it will be done by hand and then polished up to suit. That's not too bad, that. Quite pleased with that. Oh, you can't see it now, look. Considering it's freshly cut, it's obviously not going to stay this shape or stay with this shine on it, but for the moment that is not bad. sanded down as much as I can in there. It's not brilliant, but as I say, it's a first attempt, so it's just a trial piece really. I'll slap some sanding sealer on it, see how we go. Get the sanding sealer on first, and a bit of polish, and then I'll take off the tenon off the bottom. I think with a lot more attention to A, machining, and B, sanding by hand rather than trying to do it the lazy way on the lathe, it could be okay, but as I say, it's an experimental piece, for me anyway. Learned a few lessons, what to do's and what not to do's. And I shall at some point attempt another one. Because it's green timber, it has moved a fair bit, so what I'm going to attempt to do in a minute is straighten up the feet. Right, what I've done, I've taken most of the tenon off. I have got clearance on the bottom there, but I have got a little bit more room to play with, so I'm going to take a little bit more off there to give it a little bit more clearance, so you can actually see the clearance, and that'll be it then. I'll finish it off. Right, got a bit of sanding to do now. I'll get back to you when it's done. Right, it has a couple of layers of sanding sealer. I'm now going to give it a quick wipe over with some wire wool. 0000. Stick some wood wax 22 on it. Be a bit careful here, the stub that it's the centre's in has split, so I think it might come off of its own accord rather than from what I'm going to do. We'll see. Right, I think that'll do for now. And now it's time to take off the tenon. I'll take off the spigot of the tenon anyway. Yeah, I've decided that's going to end badly, so I shall take it off on the bench. Thanks very much for watching, and I should pass on a message to my subscribers, both old and new. Thank you very much for your support, it's most appreciated, and the only reason I keep doing these videos, so thank you very much. And there we have a quick shot of the bottom. Bye for now.